Welcome back to another episode of Iniquitous News. I am your host, Lawrence Johnson, and let's get right into it as always. Happy Friday. Pete Hegseth, he's threatening Iran through tweet this time, not through Signal. Now he was like, hold on, I don't know if he drunk tweeted this, but basically he was like, yeah, we see you supporting the Houthis lethally, even though they're not bombing anybody. Iran has not bombed anybody. But they're sending missiles, they're sending help to Yemen because they're like, oh yeah, we want to stop the genocide too. And so what did Pete say? Because, he's Mr. Israel first. He's like, oh yeah, you guys keep on doing that. Consequences will be paid at the time of our choice. That is a threat by the Secretary of Defense. He can't even do that. It's not even constitutionally acceptable. Trump, step in and fire this fucking dweeb, please. Because it makes zero sense. I mean, think about that. That'd be like somebody else threatening us from some random country that wasn't Putin. Maybe Trump be like, who the fuck is this guy? We not your little niggas. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what little niggas is. And guess what? Bombs is on the way. But it's just like, people, this right here, if this happens, that's World War III. Soon as we send a bomb to Iran, that shit takes place. And you know who's on the side of Iran? Russia and China. Superpowers versus us. Well, we have the other fake superpower, Israel, that really wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for us in the first place. But I digress. And then obviously Trump had to double down and, defend his homeboy. And so he decided to put out the statement of, if anybody buys oil from Iran here on out, your ties with us is done. China exports 90% of their oil. So that's who we're going to cut ties off with? Is it because President Xi isn't answering? But I'll tell you right now, you can't do that. Because if we cut off ties with China, we are fucked. Now, if you want to slowly cut ties with China over like next 10 years, you're going to be way past gone, probably in the lower room, not upper room, because you're going to be dead. You're already very old. But I mean, that could be possible. But just cutting ties off with them, if they keep on buying oil from Iran, which they've been doing since like forever, that's not going to happen. And it's not going to trickle down well for us. Point blank, period. As you guys can see, the tariffs are already hitting now. Certain businesses, he's like, yeah, I bought $165,000 worth of stuff. Guess how much he had to pay with tariffs? $225K. More than all of their CEOs made total last year. And I get it. America first. We want to manufacture. You can try to do that over time. Stopping day one and just saying, oh yeah, we're bringing all this here with no fucking plan shoots everybody in the foot. And now everybody limping around like, how the fuck are we going to get through this shit? We're not. Things are taking a left, well, I guess a right, very quickly. And Donald Trump had to defend his boy Hegseth. This was a stupid fucking maneuver. Iran, if you watch these videos, hey, bro, the regular Americans, we don't want no smoke with y'all. We know we can live in peace. We don't understand why we keep on funding Israel either. I've been trying to figure that shit out for forever now. It's just like, they don't help us with nothing. They just drag us into more wars. And I'm watching a genocide take place, so I'm just like, I'm cool off them. But our government is not, unfortunately. Speaking of Trump and his hilarious antics, during the whole entire ABC interview when he was like, you know what, come check out my room type vibe, like, MTV Cribs. I was with that. And he was showing them around the Oval Office and stuff. But then the interview started asking questions. And Trump's explanation of the Declaration of Independence is one of the funniest fucking things I've ever heard in my life.
Declaration of Independence.
What does it mean to you?
Well, it means exactly what it says. It's a declaration. It's a declaration of unity and love and respect, and it means a lot. And it's something very special to our country.
I didn't even know it was possible to spark notes the Declaration of Independence, but that's what that was. That's like I didn't read the chapter last night, but here's my presentation. This is a declaration of love and unity. It's just like, there's so many better answers than that. It's like, oh, what does the Declaration of Independence make you feel? What is it to you? It's like, but easy, lob. It's just, man, America was established. Our founding fathers, we built upon this nation through this shit. But son said Declaration of Love and Unity. Well, no fucking love, unity. It was like, we getting the fuck away from this people. We don't want no unity with them. Independence. Guy is a dweeb and a dickhead. I'm sorry. From the tattoo to this, it's just like, you could tell he's like, man, I don't give a fuck about any of this. I'm the number one person in power, right? And who give a fuck? I don't really care. Go ahead, hang up what you want to hang up. But to not know what the Declaration of Independence is as president, it's pretty fucking funny. The people of Israel are starting to freak out because there's like forest fires, wildfires, all just taking place all over. And they want sympathy. You're not going to get anything. Are you crazy? This is God's doing. This is what happens. What goes around comes around. Karma is immediate. And anyways, you guys planted these trees in the first place to cover up the ethnic cleansing you was doing before, displacing people that used to live there. It didn't all used to be trees. It used to be houses. Now it's all burning down, and hopefully will be returned to the rightful owners. But the fact you guys are asking for help, only a colonizer would burn down their own land. Well, yeah, clearly, because as you can see, here's what you guys were doing last year. Launching medieval-style catapult fires into Lebanon to start wildfires. And now you want our sympathy? Yeah, kick fucking rocks. Are you crazy? Shit makes no sense. And speaking of Israel, I think they may have committed their biggest war crime yet. All right, at least not biggest. This is the most obvious. The ambulances and burying them in a mass grave, that goes down as one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen done in my life to another human being. But this, see how this needs all of the world to come together and condemn them with this heinous act. So there was a boat in Malta. This is thousands of miles away from them. You understand that? And so they're bringing aid over to Gaza. Israel caught wind of this. What did they do? Bombed the boat with civilians on it. Human rights activists bringing supplies to Gaza. They sent a drone. That's an international war crime, a crime in international waters. An SOS signal was sent out. Nobody responded. How many people is Israel's pockets in? I don't know. But I need you guys to understand this. Where they bombed, nowhere close to Israel. This is not their land or sea. This is not allowed. And the fact that this is the aftermath of the bombing, thankfully nobody was killed. At least we don't think so yet. But this is how badly they want to starve the people of Gaza and the people of Palestine. To send a drone at a civilian ship in open water and try to sink it and kill the people on board. Or maybe they were just destroying the rudder and the engine so they couldn't continue to serve the aid. But regardless, that's an international and that's a war crime. And you should immediately be condemned and bombs should be sent at y'all. / someone has to be held accountable. Ain't no I'm sorry for this shit. And for whatever reason, as you know, the American media, we just kind of refuse to report about it. This should be headlines everywhere. Israel attacks human aid ship and bombs it. Why? Strictly for vibes. There was no reason. It can't be an accident either. Because there was already reports of people on the boat saying, yeah, there's some low-level flying C-160 or C-130, whatever ship it is. I don't care about no fucking, aircrafts. I don't know the exact numbers, but it's a C-something flying around low level. As soon as it gets dark, drone sent out. SOS is being sent. Their ship is sinking, and international waters can't even respond because Israel has a chokehold on them too, and probably called them up. It's like, this boat can't make it. No more aid can come in to Palestine. I mean, just look at the videos. It's on fire, a ship in the middle of the water, caused by none other than our greatest ally. People, that's a war crime, and this shit should not be played with. This is a very, very serious matter and should be taken very serious. But obviously, you know what happens. We just go turn the page like it was nothing. As you can see, remember what happened to the people that killed the innocent medical workers and then buried them and then buried the ambulance? One person got fired. So nobody even died here. Nothing's gonna happen. Even though this should stop all funding right now, this very second. Not another dollar or weapons should be sent over to them if we know they're going to attack innocent people in international fucking waters. Could you imagine if we had some port or ship that was coming into LA or into Miami and then China or Russia just bombed it we'd be at war. Or you know what, better yet? We know what's going on. What happened with Yemen? They said, oh, you should stop the genocide. So if any trade ships try to pass through this, we're going to shoot at y'all. That wasn't even on our land. That was over there in the Middle East. They were stopping Israel. And then Israel called us up, and what do? We started bombing them 10,000, 100,000 miles away, however fucking far it is. But we're going to keep on funding this country that just tried to bomb a civilian ship? I'm sorry, people, I had to stay on this topic for a minute because this is fucking mind-blowing to me. Who makes the call that says, oh yeah, this is civilian aid, there's civilians, there's no weapons on here, let's bomb it? Innocent people in international waters. They're nowhere close. We're thousands of miles. Imagine you had an op and you tried to bomb him and you in California and you bombed them over there in New York. That's the type of shit that just went down. Israel needs to be condemned and we need to stop funding them. And I will make videos every day until we stop. Because this shit right here, war crime. International waters, bombing innocent people is unexplainable. Someone needs to be fired and put in prison. You already know. Gladiator Fridays, coming soon for them, 100%. Elon Doge cuts cutting more unnecessary things. This time, the National Cancer Board of Advisors, all gone. I know, right? That's probably a necessary cut. This is something that makes sense, right? Because, cancer is not one of the number one killing things in the world and in our country. But, Doge, cutting everything. He's a man with many hats. Fucking dweeb has no idea what he's doing. And these are very important people that are now no longer with us and fired. Why? Strictly for vibes, as usual, because there's no method to the madness. We're cutting the wrong shit and we're funding the wrong shit. Nothing's going right. Let me just say that straight up. One thing that finally kind of went right is Mike Waltz got fired. But he didn't get fired. He's got moved around. This is a dictatorship. When somebody's so incompetent, they're like, all right, this position is just a little too tough for you. I ain't gonna fire you though, even though you started a group chat with op number one and then, which led to our war plans being leaked in a group chat. But I got something else for you. Still a position of power, just not as powerful. Here you go, Mike. Now, obviously, Mike, for whatever reason, went on Twitter and thanked him. Thanks for firing me, Daddy Trump. You guys are fucking insufferable. Just unbelievable. And just how bad is this Israel shit getting now? This right here is UCLA. Play the clip.
Back up! Let them go!
We sent armed guards to UCLA's campus because they were playing a documentary about what's happening in the West Bank and Gaza. And this is our reaction. These are the tax dollars that we are spending. They're playing a documentary, people. And this is how our cops respond. Armed guards, helmets and all, batons out, arresting random people, shutting it down like the Gestapo, because free speech soon will not exist here. If you can't watch no video on your own campus that you pay for, oh yeah, we are heading into dark, dark times. Brown and Luka have officially been eliminated, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all, Ant Edwards is looking like that guy, the new face of the league, and he is the Grim Reaper knocking on people's door, for real, for real. Took out KD last year, took out Bron this year. Now he got Steph in his sights. I'm telling you, people, it's about to get spooky. And it'd be like, damn, Sun's only 23? And the Timberwolves, they got a nice team build. That's the thing in the West, that seeding shit, it didn't matter. That means nothing. I see Timberwolves and OKC, that's going to be the top two dogs. That's who really have any chance of making it out the West this year. The Clippers and Nuggets, been a great series. Detroit and New York, probably one of the best series. Shit about to go, was supposed to go to Game 7. I thought it was going to go to Game 7. Then Jalen Brunson, seen Thompson, he said, come here. Snatched back, pardon me, Sugar Bob Honey Bunch, where you going? 3-ball, game over. I was like, oh, that's so cold. His little flopping bowling ball headed ass, man, that shit pissed me off, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. But he cold for that. Like, you can't even hate on that shit. Greg Popovich has officially moved around. He is done coaching. One of the greatest coaches of all time. If you want to watch real good basketball, just go back to the early to mid-2000s and watch the San Antonio Spurs when Greg Popovich was really him. He had them dudes. It was unbelievable, bro. You'd be so mad because you want to watch somebody eat and they just playing amazing team fucking basketball. But Luka, hold on. Back to him, though. He has some explaining to do. Because the defense, the conditioning, unfucking acceptable. That can't be a thing, bro. Like, what are we going to do this offseason? Because Brian not going to take no pay cut. I have no idea what the Lakers about to do. But I'm starting to see Nico Harrison's vision. You should have got way more picks and some players. You fucked yourself with that one. But I don't know if I'd want to build my career and my entire team around dude either. He be complaining too much bitching. It's like, come on, son. Lock up and lock the fuck in. You're one of the greatest offensive talents. We need you on this end. Getting 20, but you're giving up 40. Shit is not acceptable. And moving on to Gladiator Fridays, it's exactly and whoever was involved with this strike on an innocent ship. And what are we going to do? Fill the arena with some water, put them on a ship, fill 100 crocodiles, then set their boat on fire. Good luck. See what happens. Put the over-under, couple hours. They could fight to the death up there on the boat while shit start burning. There's maybe one weapon up there, one spear, 50 to 100 crocodiles. And the death's gonna be slow, painful, and I'm gonna be applauding from the Cut Light Peroxide. Well-deserved, because no more attacking innocent civilians in open international waters. You shitting me? Moving on to Flashback Fridays. We have Frank Ocean, man. Unreleased greatness. I get it, Frank. You a very creative person. You want to do art your own way. You hate the labels and all the bullshit. But at this point in time, could you just like release stuff independently, just like one by one, my unreleased greatness? Because I mean, god damn.
I know I ride 24 karat, yeah. Cubits, genuine diamond, yeah. A call from the woman who loves you, yeah. Hello from a friend, I know it's real.
Staying on the SoundCloud route, this shit is like one of my emo type songs, a little bit sad, but the shit is still tough. It's about Hopeless, called I Hope You're Doing Well. Moving on into the good times and good vibes, we have Max B, Picture Me Rolling.
Jealous like a little green monster. These bitches just rushing money, Maxie, I really want you. I just want.
Max was so tough, bro. That should be having me so summer ready. But it also brings me back to when Future first came out. Well, not all the way back, but like kind of back. Because then Future came out probably 5 to 10 years later. And if you ain't heard this, you better listen to it now. Future, Blast Off.
I can dance that touch the sky when I walk outside on my balcony. I'm fat and flying, pelican.
I appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of Iniquitous News. Happy Friday. Y'all have a phenomenal weekend. Don't forget to hate and subscribe. You already know, we ain't new to this, we true to this. Spread negativity worldwide, because it lead to positivity. I'm out.
You've just tuned in to another edition of Iniquitous News Network with Lawrence Johnson. Don't forget to hate and subscribe.